Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Um, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to do SEO for your pool business, whether you're a pool contractor, builder, you do pool remodeling, or you do pool services like cleaning and other stuff. This video is going to help you to know how to do SEO, and I'm going to break down everything so that you can actually rank on Google or any other search engine. So first of all, what is SEO? Now, because most of the viewers that can see this video are pool business owners or they work in this industry, and even some of the people that actually work in SEO doesn't know much about SEO. And there are a lot of wrong information about it. And in this video, I'm going to talk about everything in detail. So first, we need to know what is SEO. Now, SEO is search engine optimization. But basically what SEO is, it is a traffic source, as you can see here. When people search something on Google and they're looking for your service, for example, let's say they're looking for pool resurfacing company, right? So they searched pool resurfacing in Orlando and you show up number one organically, and people would go and visit your page, right? So just to inform you guys that I'm just not making this video out of nowhere. This website that you're seeing, Pool Resurfacing Orlando, it's ranking for number one for this keyword. This is actually one of my clients' website, and we ranked it number one. We have other clients like this. If you want to see the testimonials of our clients or the things that we have done for other people, just go and visit to our website, which is poolbizmarketing.co. The link would be in the description and also in the pinned comment. So visit my website and see what we do. If you want any help regarding your SEO or other marketing service, go ahead and book a meeting with us. So see if we can actually help you or not. So let's go back to the video. The first thing, as I say, the SEO means basically it's the traffic source. So when people go on Google and search for your service, search for the service in that location, if you rank number one, obviously you're going to get a lot of clicks, and this traffic is really, really powerful and very effective. The reason is this is the best traffic source for any local business. Let me explain why. First thing is when people are searching for a service, they already want that service, right? You don't have to, like if you compare it to cold calling people or running social media ads. When you're running social media ads, when you're like people are scrolling their phone and you just show up on their screen, maybe they don't need your service at that moment. But when people are searching on Google and looking for the service, that's pretty much sure, you can be pretty much sure that these people are actually looking for your service. So this is the best traffic source, at least from my experience, and the conversion rate that I see from search is really, really high. So just like I said, the buying intent is so high in this, and it's basically free. So if you rank number one organically doing search engine optimization, you don't have to pay for ads to Google. If you're running ad, that's a different thing. But here we're talking about SEO. So SEO is free. So you're ranking number one organically. And there's a thing in users. So when people search something and organically a page show up, people tend to trust that business more because people, this is something programmed in our system nowadays. So when Google shows something, we just tend to trust it, right? So if you rank number one, you're already proven that you are the authority of your city or the location you're serving. So if you rank number one, that pretty much sure that pretty much will guarantee you a lot of leads. So how can you rank your website? That's what we're gonna discuss in this video. So first, there are a few other ways to do things, but there are standard ways to do SEO, and that's what we're gonna discuss today. And exactly, I'm going to show you how I do it for my clients. So the first thing is on-page SEO. That's the the most important part. On-page SEO is what you do within your website, what you do within your pages of that website. So for example, I'm going to show you this website of my client. So this is the website and this is the homepage of that website. So whatever we do inside this website, whether it's content, whether it's button or reviews or images and whatever, and other service page, other about us page, contact us page, whatever happens inside this website, the things that are in our control is basically on page. So on page SEO is optimizing your website and pages. So how to do it? The first thing we have to think about, let's say for a pool building remodeling company, the homepage is your main page. So you're gonna try to rank for the most priority keyword. So in this case, let's say you are in Orlando. So you are a pool contractor. So your number one priority keyword could be pool contractor in Orlando. So whenever people search pool contractor in Orlando, you show up number one and you get clicks from the people, and people would eventually buy from you, call you, or form or fill out contact form, something like that. So in this case, let's say this is our main keyword. So we want to build our homepage with this keyword. So the meta title would be the main keyword. So we have to make sure that our main keyword is in our meta title. So what is a meta title? So when we are ranking number one, you can see the pool resurfacing Orlando best resurfacing solution. The title is the meta title. So you can see that when people searching for pool resurfacing Orlando, our title is exactly like the term that people are searching. That's why Google thinks we are the most relevant for this keyword. So first thing, we have to make sure that our main keyword is in our meta title. So the second thing is H1 title. So H1 title means the heading or the main title of a page. So when we're writing an article or something like that, or essay, we have a title or a heading, right? For Google, when we're building our page, if we add our main keyword in the H1 tag, so whatever website you're using, Wix, WordPress, whatever the CMS you're using, or you have your web developer or something like that, make sure to tell them to get your main keyword on the H1 tag. So H1 tag is a way of expressing to Google that, hey, this page is about this topic. So Google would prioritize this title for this whole page. So your main keyword should be on your H1. Now, H2 are basically like H1, but these are like other subheadings, other headings. So things like, so if you go to this website, when you're building a website, you just don't have one title. You have multiple title within a page. So something like about pool resurfacing Orlando. So about this company, right? So about us, about our company, this is a title. So why our swimming pool resurfacing services are the best in Orlando, Florida. This is another title, but these are not main title. These are subtitles. So we call them H2. So even in the H2, you want to make sure that you put your keywords. Now, putting your exact keywords everywhere is not a good practice, because this is a spammy way of doing SEO. So you have to make sure that you sprinkle little bit relevant, like sub-relevant type of keywords. So we're not using the exact same title here, which is pool resurfacing in Orlando, but we are doing something similar, like swimming pool resurfacing service are best in Orlando, Florida. So the keywords are there, but it's not exact. We're doing the same thing here. There are other subtitles like most efficient pool resurfacing, all-in-one pool solution, customer satisfaction. So Try to make sure to add your keywords as much as possible, but not exactly. Just sprinkle a little bit, change a little bit things, and try to add the relevant one here and there. We can see another title here. We are the most trusted pool resurfacing company in Orlando. You can see we're again using our keyword, which is pool resurfacing in Orlando, but we a little bit changed it, so it's not exact match. Okay, you can see the pages, other pages. Make sure to at least put 1,000 words on a page. So Google thinks that you have enough information. We have a FAQ section here. And even in the FAQ section, we try to add our titles or keywords in there too. So something relevant like pool, how often to resurface my pool, how to know if my pool needs resurfacing. So whatever content you're putting, if it makes sense, try to add the keywords or the main title or the terms that you want to rank for. Something like that. So residential pool building service, commercial pool building service. If you think those title makes sense or these are the service you give, just try to provide those in that page. So notes, exact match keywords. So exact match keywords are like pool. So in this case, our main keyword is pool contractor in Orlando. We have to make sure that we're not using more than 2 to 3% of our overall content. So just use it like 2 or 3 times, exact match. For example, here you can see our main keyword is pool resurfacing Orlando, and see how many times we have used it. Pool resurfacing Orlando. So we have the exact match is probably 18 times. The reason is our this company name is Pool Resurfacing Orlando, and that's why you could use this exact match keyword many times. But still, I would say don't use it more than like 6 to 7 times. Just use a little bit variation, so Google would think that you are most relevant for this service or for this keyword. Other things are almost exact keywords. So exact keyword is here, let's say pool contractor in Orlando. The almost exact keyword would be like pool construction service in Orlando, Florida. So it's almost similar, but not completely similar. This is how you're gonna create variation and not exact match keyword. The more variation and relevance you'll have, your chance of ranking #1 would be higher. Another thing is relevant phrases. So now something like pool repair service in Orlando, build a new pool in Orlando, pool builders in Orlando. So try to use those titles, exact match phrases in your content. The more relevant phrases and words you're going to use, Google would think that you are the best or the most relevant business for that search inquiry. So semantically relevant words. So when you're done adding the titles or exact match phrases or relevant phrases, try to add semantically relevant words. So when you're describing your services, try to add these relevant words as much as possible. For example, swimming pool, you're obviously going to use swimming pool a lot on the content. Also construction, repair, pool plasters, residential swimming pools. So add as much relevant words as possible within the whole content, so the relevance would be high. So image alt text. So image alt text is basically the meaning of a image. So here we have an image, but Google don't know what is this image is about, because Google can see an image. Google can only read code and words. So we can add a image alt text in the back end. Let's say a pool water, right? Something like a man is working, building a pool or doing whatever he's doing, try to describe that in that image, so the relevancy would be higher. And I would say at least for once, use your exact match keyword in your image alt text. So normally I use the image that I have in the background, I would use like pool resurfacing Orlando there in the back end. Or if you have a logo, in your logo, just use the exact match keyword that you want to rank for. For example, here we have pool resurfacing Orlando. We're using that as our alt text in our logo image. Now, internal linking. So when you're building the page, try to link to your other pages from one page. So for example, here we have other services and other pages. So we have linked out those pages from this page. So we have like a contextual link that redirect people to the other links, right? So this is how we make sure that the authority of the relevance of this page also goes to the other page of our service, of our website. Excellent user experience. So you have to make sure that user experience is really good, because Google really pay attention to user experience. Because if people are not interacting in your website, for example, if people search for police in Orlando and they went to your website and the user experience is not that good, the website load maybe slow or something, then people would go back, and that would be a bad sign to Google from your website. Google would think, okay, so people are going to this website and coming back within a few seconds. That means this website is not the right one. So Google could put your ranking down. So that's why you have to make sure the user experience is good. The first thing is the website page speed, loading time has to be low. And there are a few ways you can do it. Like there are other videos on YouTube. And if you need help regarding this, please feel free to contact me through my website, and we can discuss more about this technical stuff. But so, for example, this is one of the main user experience a lot of websites don't have. So when people go to your website, make sure that they don't have to scroll down to take action. So here you can see if people come to my website without scrolling down, they can take an action. Like for example, they can call me, or they can fill up a contact form here. If they click to this page, they're redirected to a contact form, and they can fill up their information there. So without scrolling, they can take an action. So most of the time, people would not bother looking the reviews and stuff. They would just call directly. So make sure that your call to action button can be reached without scrolling. Okay. Now let's go to off-page SEO. Off-page SEO is the SEO stuff or SEO effort that you do that's not within your website, that you do externally on the other places of the internet that actually helps you to rank on Google. So something, let me explain. So first thing is Google Business Profile. So Google Business Profile, basically what ranks in the map pack. So most of you guys probably have a Google My Business. It used to be known as Google My Business, but now it's called Google Business Profile. So make sure you have it. This will help you to verify that you are a business from that location. Citations. So citations are name, address, phone number, website URL that you submit on other websites. So citation sites are like this, Yelp. I think you already know about Yelp. So these are third-party website that lets you upload your business or create a business profile in their website. So when you're building these citations, you have to make sure that you're very consistent with your information. So your business name has to be exactly same everywhere, your address, your phone number, and your website URL. And this is very important, website URL. This will work as a backlink. So if you create a business profile on Yelp, you see here is a link. So this is basically a backlink. The more backlink you have on other places of the Google or the internet, Google would see you as a more trusted business rather than other people who don't have a lot of links on other pages, on other websites. So by building citations, you can create a lot of backlinks. And these are very easy to get backlinks and also very free also, I think. Yeah, I think Yelp doesn't charge money for uploading your business on their website. Maybe if you want to run ads, if you want to show up on above everyone else, that's when they charge you money. So build citation and make sure that URL is exactly how it is on your website. So other things are social profiles. So these are other ways you can create backlinks. So you have Facebook page or Instagram page. On there, you can add your website link on the bio. So make sure that you have that links on Facebook and Instagram. And if you have other social like LinkedIn and stuff, make sure to add your link on those social profiles. Now, when you finish these basic stuff, that's when you need to add backlinks, more heavy, powerful backlinks, so that you can rank #1. You can outrank your competitors. So that's when you need to buy, for example, this is a very consistent process. So first month, if you see already after building some citations, you're ranking #1, you don't need to build these backlinks. But most of the time, if you're competing in a competitive place where other people are also ranking for the search term, then it's going to be difficult for you to rank. So you need good backlinks, powerful backlinks. And the way you're going to build backlinks, there are very few ways how you can do it. In our agency, we do guest post outreach. So we reach out to other blogs that write about the topic of our client. So in this case, if there is a business that talks about pool building, pool construction, we're going to reach out to them and say, hey, give us a link. We're going to give you a free blog post. And sometimes we have to pay them money just for a link, but don't make this complicated. The investment is not that much. Even if you have to invest some money there, the return would be exponential. Like if you invest $200 or $300 to buy backlinks, the return would be very much, because if you rank #1, that's going to add up all the money. And it's still very, very cheaper than running ads, which doesn't guarantee you any leads. But buying backlinks would guarantee you a #1 ranking. And even if you're not actively investing on backlinks or SEO, your website could still be ranking #1 and getting leads. So there's one more thing, add relevant anchor text. So when you're adding backlinks, so backlinks are links within a content, right? For example, let me show you example. So pool remodeling options. Let's search something like that. Let's see some articles so I can show you what contextual backlinks are and what is anchor text really is. Here you can see, here's a link, underwater LED light. So this is a link that leads you to another page. So this is a linkable text. So when you're buying or getting those backlinks, make sure that some of the links have the exact match keyword. Now be careful. Here I have said, don't do too much exact match anchor text, because that can hurt your rankings. I say maybe add 1 or 2 exact match keyword anchor text. So if you're trying to rank for pool contractor in Orlando, then get one link, contextual link that has the exact same anchor text, like pool contractor in Orlando. So if you just, so it would be like a link that has pool contractor in Orlando, exact match anchor text. So do some more variations. I like, if you got one for like pool contractor in Orlando, for other one, get something like pool construction service in Orlando, something like that, and do more variation, but don't try to add similar type of anchor text, because that can penalize your website. That's why we always suggest to work with someone who is SEO specialist. And if you need service regarding SEO, go to our website and book a meeting and see if we're a good fit for you. So we can talk more about that later. Okay. backlinks month 3. So even if you have done everything right, but you're still not ranking #1 on the month 3, I prefer to add 3 more backlinks. And the way you can do these backlinks is just the way I say. There are a few tactics. You can see other videos online. I would post a video specifically on how to get backlinks. And if you need more questions, you can always go on my website and book a meeting with me. On month 3, if you're still not ranking #1, we are there almost. I'm pretty sure if you do everything right, you're probably in the first page. So you're probably ranking from 5 to 7. Still, if you're not ranking, then in the month 3, we'll still build more backlinks. So like 10 to 20 PR backlinks. These are like news website that would publish your news, and in exchange, you're going to give them some money, and they'll give you some links. Other way to get quick backlinks is if you work with some vendors, give them a review or something like that, so they can use that review on their website. Like if you're buying raw materials from someone, give them a review and tell them that, hey, add my review to your website, and in exchange, give me a link back to my business. So this is one of the easiest way and smart way to get backlinks. Okay. So if you do all this right, the other things we need to do is technical SEO. So things like XML sitemap, schema markup, page speed optimization. Now these are like a little bit technical stuff, but if you Google this stuff, if you look for YouTube, if you need help, you can always give me email, stuff like that. But if you Google on YouTube, you're gonna find a lot of tutorials. Basically, XML sitemap, you can do it on your website. There are some plugins and tools that would help you to create a sitemap. And schema markup, there's a website from Google, which is called schema.org. Schema.org. If you go there, you can create a schema markup for your website. And page speed optimization. So make sure that your website speed is very, very fast. So let's do a quick test with page speed. So if your page is not fast, then people would not stay longer on your page, which can hurt your ranking. Right now, we're going to do a little bit test on our website to see how fast is our website. My client's website, how fast it is. Okay, it's diagnosing. As you can see, my website is probably really, really fast. I don't know why it's taking long, but you can go here and check your page speed here. So that's all for today. If you need any help, as like go in the link in the description and go in the link in the pinned comment and book a meeting with me, and let's see if we can help you. That's all. Goodbye. Take care.